Yukes' potential advantage over 2K. I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but there's a good amount of things that get slowed down in the process when it comes to 2K, kind of like working with WWE. WWE is very stringent on their IP. Everything has to be cleared through multiple people. You can't just do a lot of daring things if you're using a WWE IP. I'll give you an example. I was actually told once that Triple H was the only wrestler in the promotion who was allowed to wear black and neon green. Nobody else in the promotion was ever allowed to have that as a part of their attire, nothing like that. And if you were a licensing partner of WWE 2K, you could not depict him in anything outside of what he actually wore. And it's not just because it's Trips, it's other wrestlers who are under the same type of thing. So I find that to be pretty interesting, right? So the reason why I say does Yukes have a potential advantage over 2K, Tony Khan does not appear to be a guy who would be that stiff about AEW or Yukes being their licensing partner. I feel like it's more apt for Yukes to approach Tony Khan and say, here's something dope that we want to do with the game, but we need to be able to make, Kenny Omega's hair catch fire, and he wrestles with flaming hair, or we need to be able to take, Chris Jericho and put him in an entirely different attire. You can switch him around. It's not user people doing it. We have a what if Chris Jericho was this type of a concept, whatever it is. I'm just kind of throwing stuff at the wall. But if they came to him and said, hey, this is what we're going to do, it just feels to me he would be more apt to sign off on some of that stuff than Vince and WWE, who more than likely doesn't know gaming as well. And they're holding on to some old school marketing principles that you never let people change your IP. You never let people, unbrand you in any way, shape, or form. That kind of a school of a thought. But I'm wondering, would someone like Tony Khan still have the same thing? And if he doesn't, if Yukes has more leeway with putting in creative things, we could really see a shift there from at least from a gameplay standpoint and which ones people are wanting to play the most. So I think it's going to be a very interesting dynamic leading up to the release. In January, we will find out every feature that is available in WWE 2K. I may know a little bit earlier than that. We'll see. I won't be able to share them until the embargo lifts.